Okay, boys. Raps are in Ohio right now. Cleveland. The mistake by the lake, right, Max? The
Yes,
mistake
yes.
by
The
the
mistake
lake.
by the lake.
Oh
But
no.
there's a group from there, the Ohio players.
Yes, yes.
There is some history in the state of Ohio and in Cleveland. But I just wanted to, instead of somebody from Cleveland to start this intro off, I just want to get a little game here, just for everybody, just to set the mood for this. So just take a listen.
My name's Kenny
Ooh.
Red. We are in
What up,
Washington,
Kenny?
D.C., the nation capital, the House of Representatives.
Man.
This is really
Everything
good.
is white over here. You see the building over there? See, I need to try to get up in there.
Yes,
I'm
yes,
representing
yes.
people all over the nation. You know what I'm saying? I done did it from the state capital to the nation capital to the pineapple to the big apple. You know what I'm saying?
Ooh-wee.
So I'm trying to see if I
Kenny
can go
Red.
there and put us a few words up in there. You know what I'm saying?
Just this
Same
part
old
right here.
soup, just reheated, normal routine. A pimp do. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, believe that, dog. Yeah, go get my car washed, you know what I'm saying? And see if I can go catch me a nice, pretty young bitch. Somebody that might like this pimping. Yeah. Pimp
I
ain't
still
good
gotta
enough,
get
you know
that
what I'm saying?
Cadillac he driving.
Hold on, let me see what
That
this is.
STS, I
Okay,
still
let me
gotta
this
get
here
that
right
shit,
now,
man.
You know what I'm saying?
Kenny Red,
Hey,
man.
bitch.
Hey,
What's
bitch.
Yeah, bitch. I told you you can get it, bitch. I told you you're gonna be able to get it. Don't even worry about it.
Man, Kenny
I already know what you're finna
fucking
say, bitch.
Red.
Yeah,
I already know what you're
bitch.
gonna
Only
say,
thing you
bitch.
do, bitch, is just go to work, handle my business, get my money, don't give me no problem, and everything gonna be all right.
Kenny motherfucking Red. Let's go, boys. Let's fucking go. Vibe is set, and here we go. What's going on, everybody? This is Sports Ethos Toronto Raptor Podcast. I'm El Hoopo. That right there is A-Rod. And that right there, that's Max P. You better pay me. Like we just said, Raptors are in Cleveland, and the Raptors just won 2 in a row. Hottest team in the league? Just maybe. So let's have a little chat about it. All right, let's go. What's up, boys?
What is up?
Yeah.
Kenny Red, man. That dude is incredible, man. Do you remember that movie, American Pimp?
Do I remember that movie?
That's one of the best movies
Bro,
of all time.
That's other than like the only movie I've watched more often than American Pimp is Scarface.
Yes, right.
I can honestly tell you I have watched American Pimp more than Menace to Society, more than New Jack
Damn.
City, more than Half Baked, more than Friday,
Yep.
more than
Yep.
Coming to America. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? More
Yeah,
than
man.
Delirious, more
Yeah.
than Raw.
Yeah.
Like American Pimp, me and Cash were like we was grinding those times. Bro, we was getting kicked out by landlords. We was in it to
Did
win
you have it on VHS? Or did you have
Yes,
it on
we had
DVD?
it on.
Yeah,
We had it on
I did.
VHS.
Yeah,
and Cash didn't understand why I kept watching that shit. He's like, "Man,
it's
we're
the
broke,
best.
bro. What do you keep watching this shit for? We're broke." And I'm like, "Bro, you don't understand. This is powerful stuff
It
right
is
here. This is
powerful,
religion
man.
right here."
It made me actually think about actually jumping into that game, and I tried it out for like an afternoon. I was like,
Yeah. Me and my homies, folks
man.
did a little pimping for about a day.
Shit. Yeah, put on Too Short in my earphones. I'm like, all right, let's get on the streetcar and go. I'm gonna go.
But many
meet her.
lessons
Bang, bang,
learned.
bang.
Many lessons learned.
But I love Kenny Red, man. That's why I put him on the intro there. Kenny Red, that dude.
Yeah, Kenny Red, Fillmore Slim, Rosebud, all of them, they were legends, man. Legends.
Yeah. All right, let's get into it, boys. Let's you know what? Last episode we cut it off. Like I think there was 4 minutes left in the game. Quickly, Raps and Wolves. Raps won that one by 5, 110, 105. Hey, you know what I mean? So 2 in a
Win
row.
streak on the way,
2 in a row.
baby.
2 in a row. 2 in a row. Bang,
We
bang,
feeling
bang.
nice.
Bang, bang, bang. Yes, RJ at 31, Star J, 31, 7, and 3. Scotty returned on that one. Hold that vibe for a second. And Yak, 15 and 12. Nas Reed, shout out. Hold on. I'm a Nas Reed fan. I like Nas Reed. I hope he's okay. Look like he got hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nas Reed's they got rid of Cat because of Nas. That's a big loss,
Right. Yeah. So, anyways, throw it at me, A-Rod. What was your quick vibe? And just so everybody knows, game in the background, that's Raps. Raps are down 13 in the third with 5 minutes left. So, all right, give it to me. The vibe.
Can we talk about Minnesota?
Yes,
for
please.
a second? Because not only did we beat a good team, Western Conference semifinalists,
Yep.
but also the Minnesota Timberwolves fans hate this iteration of the team I don't know if you guys been on Twitter and seen this.
No,
but, like,
I did not know that.
They literally hate this team, man.
Wow.
There's like a no fun vibe attached to this team at all.
Oh no!
Damn.
I think there's something to do with like Julius Randle's body language, him not fitting in, DiVincenzo not really like wanting to be there, being upset that he was going to be a bench player from the jump. He wanted to be a starter because he put in such good work in the
bad energy.
Knicks. Yeah, so there's something going on where it's just they have not had fun this year, and they're winning some games, but like they're not doing as well as previous years, and they just, I don't know, man. People just hate on them online. It's kind of crazy.
I remember being very disappointed in Julius Randle when he went to New York because I rooted for him when he was in LA.
Yep.
And then he had that issue with the Knicks fans, and I was like, "Come on, Randle, you can't go at Knicks fans like this. You're gonna lose.
Yeah.
You're gonna lose." Like Knicks fans, you cannot go back and forth with them, especially when you're playing like trash. Oh my God, you can't go back and forth with them. Don't do that.
Yeah.
And I didn't like how he was moping around. I think he gave them cats the finger a few times. I mean, it was.
I remember that. Yeah.
Then he got hurt, and Brunson came in. The Knicks took off, and he was just sort of in the background, And they traded him. They didn't even want him back,
No.
He's an energy vacuum, man. He looks like an energy vacuum. He just
seems like that. That cloud has followed him.
Back in the day, man. I really liked him back in the day. He actually went to the national championship game and played UConn a long time ago, man. But he didn't play too well in that either. But he was a good player back in the day, man.
No, that could be the reason. And you know what? I wouldn't be surprised because, people want to put that on Gobert. But Gobert was fine. It's fine. Dante, he's going to start hitting his shots. I mean,
one thing about Gobert, sorry to cut you off. One thing about Gobert is just that a lot of people hate on him on Twitter. And a lot of other guys in the league hate on him. His teammates really like him.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
Yeah,
it's an interesting character, man.
Yeah, man, fuck whatever's being said on Twitter. These guys aren't going to say that shit to somebody's face. Like, that's why
Hey.
Come on, man.
They call Ben Simmons trash.
Hold on. I got it all set up for later, please. Don't worry, Ben's getting it today.
Because you just reminded me that you said they wouldn't say it to his face. They call this man trash inside of the laneway, in the parking garage. And Schroeder came to defend him, man.
Schroeder defended him?
Yeah. He's like, who the fuck said that?
We'll get
I said it before, I'll say it again. Gobert has to punch somebody in the face, and that's what it is.
Yep.
It's like, stop dancing around. This is what it is. We don't respect you out here in these streets. We don't believe you.
You said that last time, Max, and that point really, really, really stuck to me because it's like, I like him, I like his game, blah, 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 but he really does need to smack somebody in the face. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like you're right.
This is kind of what brought Drizzy down in that battle. when you have a punch me in the face kind of attitude, you gotta shake that off.
Punch first.
Yes.
Yeah. He never punches first.
Mustard.
Remember the headlock that Draymond put him in? We can never get that image out of our heads, bro. We just can't do it.
Incredible.
We can't do it, bro.
What did he get again? What did he get? 18 games or something? What was it again? Or 20
I don't even.
games?
What did he do it for? What did he do it for?
That's just Draymond.
That's just Draymond.
Come on, mental illness. No disrespect. We all got a little bit of it. All right, moving on here. Let's talk about what we see so far in this game. Raps are down by 10 with 3:38. Actually, you know what? Before we go, I wanted to say one thing. Scotty returns vibe. Was there anything else? Because we spoke on it last episode. It's sort of carrying into this game, as I can see. It's a little bit.
Wasn't feeling the frames. Was not feeling the frames.
No, yeah. What did you say last time after we cut the episode off? You had me laughing like for half an hour past the episode. So for everybody, after we cut off the last episode, Max P was like, we were talking about Scotty, like, man, he needs to fix up his fits. He needs to fix up his clothes, man. And Max goes, what'd you call him?
When he was wearing the black suit with the white tie. A very simple outfit to pull off, but he ended up looking like an upside down triangle. It was, what is going on here? You got shoulder pads out here like Grace Jones in '88. It's like
triangle.
bro.
I'm still, it's still funny.
You can't get the Men in Black suit right. You what?
Man. Yeah, shit. I know, right? It's simple, man. You go to Zara and get that shit quickly.
Reservoir Dogs, come on, man.
Upside down triangle, man. That shit's been stuck in my head. It's so good. All right, cool. So let's talk about, they're down 9 here. So I just wanted to comment on Cleveland. Cleveland is legit, boys. I'm watching Cleveland, like even their bench guys, they're like this, whatever their names are.
Ty Jerome.
Shout out to J.O. J.O. called it at the beginning of the season.
He did. He did. Yeah, he did. And George Niang, he's a big boy. He looks like he works at a daycare. Yeah, he looks like he works at a daycare.
Fat boy. Hitting them trays, though. Hits them trays.
Yeah, that's all he can do, but he's just sweating, taking care of the daycare.
Him, Luka, and Jokic, man, all part of the Olive Garden troop.
Yes, those guys get busy.
Unlimited breadsticks, man. Unlimited breadsticks.
Yeah, Pops, more Caesar salad. You remember Bonanza? All you can eat Bonanza. That's from back in the day. Yeah. He looks like he was at Bonanza for a week. Oh, man. So, but I just wanted to give Cleveland a big shout out and respect because, even though this is a Raptors podcast, they look really good. They look well coached. Kenny Atkinson's got them running out there. Mobley looks like mobile. He looks nice for coming back from that injury that he had last year. Garland looks nice.
Yes, Garland looks better than we've ever seen him.
Yeah, and you know what? I'll let you. I don't want to take too much airtime here, but quickly, Alvin Williams came up with a nice little quote. He said here, he goes, you know what I like about Mitchell is that he's letting the game come to him. He just wants to win now. He said he's letting the game come to him and letting everybody get theirs first. And then when he attacks, he can just kill you. And I thought that was
new coach. That new coach had a talk with him at the beginning of the season. Said we're going to switch up how we use you. And you're going to, you're going to work with this. It's going to work for you. And Mitchell was open. Mitchell was open for it. I guess it was all about timing. It's all about when you approach these guys, and you can get them to accept some changes. Boom.
It's so dangerous when an elite player can take a step back for a second and not do too much and get everybody else involved, and then it's like
when Mike started winning rings. Forget about it.
Forget about it. It was too easy for him after that. Anyway, what about you, A-Rod? What are you seeing on that Cleveland side, Toronto side?
They're playing excellent basketball, man. They clearly have a good game plan. They're using the pieces well. They haven't really changed too much of their roster. I mean, is Max Strus still there, or did he leave?
I
think he left.
He left.
I think he left. Yeah.
I can't remember what team he went to, but he's the only departure that I know of. Ty Jerome has picked up the slack. Played really excellent basketball. Yeah. Shout out Virginia.
Virginia.
And then the rest of those guys, man, they're being utilized properly, man.
Yes.
And you know what? One thing is about Cleveland, their front court is huge, man. Mobley
and
Allen,
huge. Oh.
That's a lot of length. Pause.
Yeah. Because of the injuries. Good break. Pause. Because of the injuries. We never really realized because of the injuries, we never really realized, saying how the size of those guys. Because Mobley was gone for most of the season last year.
I've always been a fan of Jared Allen, man. I love Jared Allen. Man. The way he plays, he's just that. He's just that dude, man. He's just
you don't like dude. Jared Allen? We're watching you. There's something wrong with you,
right? Yeah, exactly. All right, well, we'll see how this plays out. There's 1:20 left. Raps, look at the coming a little back right here, down 6.
So look at that. They're fighting.
Yeah, man, they've been fighting. This could be 3 in a row. Hottest team in the league, guys. Purple dinosaurs.
Cleveland might just lay the hammer down.
We forgot. Speaking of man, that court last time.
Oh my god,
that court was so sexy. Please bring that back, man. Give us a
the Raptors joint. Yes, that was. Forget about it. The best court we've seen. Man. Best court we've seen in the NBA.
Easily.
I was in love with last year's flying astronaut that the Houston Rockets had. Yeah. But this Duncan Raptors Vince Carter joint is next level.
And the logo is huge too. It's just monstrous, and it's got the old school Raptors font on the inbound area.
Good job, whoever did these throwbacks.
MLSE, man, they can do it sometimes. All right, boys, let's jump into. Remember I was telling you boys about Red Tape Brewery and these sweatsuits. So here's the sweatsuit right here. It's a blue joint with the red tape right there.
Very nice.
And with the matching sweats right there, so sweatpants. So everybody, why don't you go check them out, redtapebrewery.com, and get your sweatsuit locked up, your Red Tape Brewery here on Main Street, Girard in Toronto on the east side, and get your any old Cajun beers.
East side?
East side, Red Tape Brewery. This means we are into another episode of This or
That.
Brought to you by Red Tape Brewery. Okay, boys, I got a quick one here since we're in Ohio. First of all, I just want to give a big, you know what, I'll wait on that. I want to do a hold this real quick. So I was looking at entertainers and people from the city, specifically the city of Cleveland, and Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is from Cleveland, and I didn't know that.
Oh, shit, I didn't know.
Yeah, I didn't know that. So we're going to do a hold this. Who do you trust more to hold this for a weekend? Real quick, got a bag. Hey, I got to go for a minute. Got to go to Whippy, and I got to come back. But it might take me a day or two, so you're going to have to hold this, okay? So Tom Hanks or LeBron James?
Oh, come on. As soon as you add LeBron to that, hell no.
Who do you trust more? Tom Hanks? Tom Hanks got a history, though.
Don't care.
Tom Hanks?
Don't care,
or LeBron James? A-Rod, hit me. Who do you got?
Tom Hanks all day, every day, 24/7, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, as soon as you put LeBron in there, listen, LeBron would sell out his own son if it meant his publicity.
He did.
Was going to be better.
He put the kid in the league, is embarrassing the hell out of the kid for no good reason.
Yeah.
No good reason.
LeBron is all about the image, man. You can't find clips of this guy getting dunked on. You can't find nothing, man. Even last week, what was it? When Dalton Connect went fucking crazy in that game. And he had like the 9 threes. He was like, see, I told you guys, everybody on the internet likes to call me a liar. What are you going to say now? And I was like, bro, it's about the kid. This ain't about you, see?
Bro.
Like, why are you going to bring it up,
about
man?
him. That's what narcissists do, man. That's what they
Even
do.
a broken clock is right twice a day, man.
Oh, man. Yeah,
This man he's all about himself. So Tom Hanks all day, every day, man.
Tom Hanks
Plus, come
all
on,
day.
man. Look at Chet Hanks, man. Look how Tom has to hold that down, man.
Oh, Chet, that's right.
Chet be doing those Jamaican accents all day and shit, man.
That's right. I saw that. That's right.
I
what
forgot
about you,
that
Max?
guy.
You got Tom Hanks or LeBron James. Hold this.
Yeah, this is similar to what you did last week with Hollywood and the internet.
Yep. Yeah.
Right? Yeah. So I'm definitely going with Hollywood again this time. LeBron James. I'm not gonna say CIA like the internet guys.
CIA.
But yeah, LeBron is just, he's I don't even know what kind of group of people LeBron is part. He's one unique individual. Yeah, I mean, he's definitely faker than a $3 bill, without a doubt.
Yeah.
So definitely Tom Hanks gonna have to hold this. He's been around since bosom buddies.
Oh man. And shout out to Tom Hanks for I always do it, back in the day when I have a girl come over to my house, you know what I mean? I had the 5-disc changer beside the bed, ready, locked and loaded. Jodeci disc 1, Jodeci disc 2. Everything was locked and loaded. But before we get to that party, I always had the like DVD player with a DVD set ready to go. Tom Hanks always did me right because I put in what was that movie called? The one with the Castaway, yes, because it was so boring. It was just so perfect. It was like, oh yeah. It's like nobody's talking. It's real quiet. Like we'll watch some Castaway, and then kind of like, it's like, oh no, wake up, and then Jodeci's on. Oh, forever, my lady. And it was just so I was like, Tom Hanks, shout out, man. You helped me many a nights with Castaway.
I thought you were going to say Philadelphia. I'm like, I don't know.
No. Castaway, man. Castaway. For some reason, Castaway would just work. I don't know why. I don't know the science behind it, but yeah.
I like the movie where he's, I think he did that one gangster flick. I don't know if he did any other gangster flicks, but he did the one where he was chasing down the dudes with his son.
I don't remember.
It was like a John Dillinger era type movie.
Yeah,
and
I can
he's just on a mission, chasing down these gangsters one by one with his youth. That was a good one right there.
Yeah, Tom Hanks has had some
absolute. Is that Road to Perdition?
Yes, that's it. That's it. Road to Perdition.
Sometimes when I'm running, I'll have a kid go, "Hey, run, Forrest, run," because my beard, and I always stop and I go, "That's just not funny." It's not funny, man.
That man's got his own sneaker. The Cortez red, white, and blue is the Forrest Gump. You know,
that's what I'm saying. It's classic, dude.
Can we also talk about how Jenny did him so wrong in that movie?
Well, you know, there's a lot of women. There's a lot of women out here on the planet that have done men wrong like that.
Yeah,
that's just we are far from innocent. But ladies, that's real right there. A lot of y'all did dudes like that.
Shout out to all the Jennies out there, man, for molding us.
You know what those Jennies need? You know what those Jennies need? They need a little bit of this.
Washington, D.C. So I come to Washington, D.C. My hair and all that kind of motherfucking shit, you know what I'm saying? I got to get dressed, I got to smell good and everything. It take me 2 to 3 hours to get dressed because it's lights, camera, and action. You know what I'm saying? Gun holders. We don't do that. We have a lot of people in the game.
It's lights, camera, action.
I'm glad you played that line right there. That is one of the best lines in the whole documentary right there. It takes me 2 to 3 hours to get dressed sometimes because it's lights, camera, action, baby.
Oh man, that's why YouTube makes it so good, because when it was back on the VHS, you'd have to rewind because that part was just classic. I love that they posted this on YouTube. All right, cool. So let's move on. Big shout out to Arsenio Hall, who is from Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
So did I, man. Roof. So, and Arsenio Hall actually gave, for a lot of people that don't know, Arsenio Hall gave a lot of people their first time on the big, on the TV screen, on the cable screen. And this was back in the 90s. And for those kids that don't know, you know what I mean? Like this was big time back in these days, in the 90s.
Only Letterman is bigger than Arsenio Hall.
That's it. And this right here, this is Snoop's first performance on cable TV.
Man, Snoop, man, you turned the city out with this one, Snoop.
With that jersey, man.
Snoop, you turned the city out. I talked to OGs who were kicking up dust back in the early 90s. I said, yo, when you guys really start, terrorizing the city like that? He's like, tell you the truth, man. When Snoop and them dropped, bro, we just went crazy. I'm not blaming Snoop for street stuff, but he definitely kicked it off. He gave,
he
cats were looking for inspiration. Cats were looking for inspiration, and then Snoop jumped on the Arsenio Hall show with that Leafs jersey.
Oof.
It was popping out here.
Man. Legendary. Absolutely legendary. Snoop, man. Yeah, with the Leaf jersey, it was just like, that's just crazy.
He caused a lot of problems when he did that, bro. Bro, he created a lot of gangsters. I mean, they would have been gangsters anyways, but that was the spark. That was the spark.
Shout out to Arsenio Hall. He had Michael Jordan on there back in the day saying some weird shit. I watched the real clip beforehand of this, and Arsenio said to MJ, he goes, man, I always talk in my stand-up about it. And I always have one part in every single one of my stand-ups when I go on stage when I talk about your tongue. And MJ took it so well. He's just like, oh, okay, yeah, I get it. You know what I mean? But nowadays, if somebody said that on TV, you know what I mean?
Hold up.
Yeah, they would pause.
I mean, even Mike Tyson back then would have punched you out.
Right. Yes,
so exactly. Arsenio was lucky with that.
Arsenio was lucky, man. That was good MJ right there. So shout out though to Arsenio Hall, man. For legendary right there. So
legendary.
Quickly here, I wanted to ask you guys a question. All right, we talked about Charm and Soft, you know what I mean? Dudes that are soft. You mentioned it last time, Max, or A-Rod, I can't remember. But it's the league is getting, there's a lot of soft dudes in the league right now, and it's getting out of hand. And I just wanted to play one quick clip here before we get started of just a certain dude in the league who, is just seems to be getting worse as time goes on. Are you guys seeing this? Okay, yeah, you are, definitely. So this is Ben Simmons the other day.
Too strong. Wilson trying to track it down and does. Cutter.
Layup
is blocked.
The best part is what he says here.
Fans react. Martin to the rim.
The announcer watches. Oh no, he just missed it.
Wilson with a great save and fine for Simmons. Didn't go strong.
Oh my goodness.
In fact, he just missed it.
Didn't go strong, and in fact, he just
missed it. So I wanted
That's
to
your
pose,
career right there, Ben. That's
there it
your
is.
whole career.
I want to pose the question: who is softer right now in the league? Who's soft? Who's the most charming right now? Ben Simmons or Tyrese Halliburton? And give me a reason, man, because both of these boys, both of these dudes, Ben Simmons and Tyrese Halliburton, are just charming right now. So charming. So, A-Rod, hit me. Who do you got? Who's softer right now? Ben Simmons or Tyrese Halliburton?
Unquestionably, Bum Simmons.
Man.
Unquestionably, Bum Simmons.
All
I'll
right,
tell
why?
you why, man.
Please do.
Every single year, I feel like a domestic violence victim. Because
I know what you're going to say.
all I see in the summer is that baby, I'll change. I'm shooting threes at LA Fitness. You know, like I'm
Shout
waiting
out to
up
all
some
the domestic
guys.
violence victims.
Yes. Oh man. And all I see is like this man shooting non-stop threes at LA Fitness, pulling up jumpers, doing fadeaways, all sorts of shit. And then when the season comes around, my man cannot even dunk the ball underneath the net. He will not even attempt to dunk. It is insane. There, not only that clip is insane, but there's several others throughout the season where like he's gotten the ball and it's been like a 4v1, and he'll just stop after 2 large steps, and it's a travel. Like it's just crazy shit that you would never see in any game, and that's just what he's doing, man. Like that dude is just. Mentally, he's checked out, man. He can't do it again anymore.
No. Again, shout out to all the domestic dispute.
Hit the gun range, get the mace, Taekwondo lessons, all that, ladies.
Taekwondo, get your Muay Thai. Just be ready, because if you stay ready, you won't have to be ready.
Be ready, yes.
Yeah. What about you, Max? Who's softer? You got Ben Simmons or Tyrese Halliburton?
Tyrese, you look. I know that your wife and her friends and all, but you looking real Epstein-ish in that picture right there. My
I didn't know that. That's
Jesus.
his wife and her friends. I
Yeah,
didn't
it's a
know
wife
that.
and her girlfriend, and I don't know who the
I
other
didn't know
chick
that
is.
shit. Okay. I didn't know that.
What? I thought he was just getting mad chicks.
That's what I thought too.
No, he's looking like real Epstein-ish. I don't want to
A little
know
bit.
how you get down. That picture makes more questions than answers. It's like I'ma just keep on scrolling. Like you said. But yeah, Ben Simmons is definitely the softest because, bro, we've seen his brain break. We've seen that moment, like in
Philly,
that playoff series. Like his brain just broke. Yeah, and it's never been right since.
No.
It's like, remember when we had the desktop computers?
Yeah, man.
It would get a little old and they'd smoke out the back.
Yeah, for sure.
You ever see a computer blow and that smoke comes out the back and that funny smell?
Yeah, we had one in the studio that did that one time. It just started like, we thought it was gas, but it was just like, and then all of a sudden it went,
That's what happened to Ben Simmons in that playoff series, bro. There's no coming back. Don't even bother taking it to the repair, man. It's cooked.
Windows 98 just went. That was crazy, man. Well, you know what? Yeah, that's 2-0 for Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, to me, I just thought about it. I thought, I just thought I'd write a few things down for him. Ben Simmons, he's the type of dude. To me, he looks like the type of dude who watches highlights of himself in the bath. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that is probably what he's doing every night.
He also looks like the type of dude who tells a little girl that Santa isn't real and then laughs. You know what I mean? Like he's that type of dude. And lastly, Ben Simmons looks like the type of dude who takes selfies at funerals. You know what I mean? Right on the casket type of dude. You know what I mean? Click, like this for you, man. Like, no, get the fuck out of here, Ben. Go back practicing at LA Fitness, man.
He's the type of dude that just watches a Jared McCain TikTok and gives it a Yelp review.
Jesus. Yeah,
certain teams he cannot be on. He cannot be on a team with Draymond Green.
Yeah.
Oh,
he cannot be on a team with Russell Westbrook.
Yeah. He looks like the type of dude who thinks mustard is spicy.
Every time somebody says mustard now, I keep thinking of Kendrick, man. Have you guys listened to that new album yet?
No.
Yeah. I like Dodger Blue. I like Peekaboo.
It's crazy, man. He just leveraged that whole Drake thing into this album, and now everybody's just yelling out
Good for
mustard.
him, man.
Yeah, I mean, he did like his timing, like after the election, like everything he did had like some kind of holiday connected to it, some kind of special event connected to it. It's crazy.
I just looked at the time, man. We're man. Okay, so quickly here. So I'm gonna go through quickly. So we both, all three of us said Ben Simmons, right? Yeah, that's easy. That's easy. That's easy. So I just wanted to give a shout out a little bit more to before we get out of here for Cleveland, Ohio. Gerald Levitt right here. Didn't know he was from Cleveland.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, and not Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails, man, with his I wanna fuck you like, and that song right there is probably made quite a few babies of some dirty old girls. You know what I mean? There's something right there. That song right there. I remember I wanna fuck you like that tune right there. Oof. And shout out to Ed O'Neill from Cleveland, from Married with Children, man. Classic show from way back in the day.
Great show. Great show.
Yeah, so that was another episode of This or
That.
Brought to you by Red Tape Brewery. All right, let's go around the NBA real quick. I got one real quick. I read a quote. This was fantastic. Tony Allen. We are all Tony Allen fans on this podcast. He had a quote the other day. He said, "It was no better of a feeling than to beat Doc Rivers." I love that shit. I love Tony Allen, man. He goes, "It was no better feeling than to beat Doc Rivers." Anything else, boys, that you've seen around the NBA that's been floating?
Yes.
Yeah, hit me.
Absolute most fun part of my week was watching the Houston Rockets and Portland Trailblazers in that doubleheader. I don't know if you guys seen the second game. Portland.
Yeah, I watched the second one.
Did you see what Fred did at the end of the
No,
game?
I missed that part at the end. I heard somebody said he needs to see suspended 10 games. I said, what did Fred do?
100%, man. He's going to get a big-ass fine and a suspension. As soon as the game finished up, well, it was on its way to being done. He got ejected. He went to every referee, "You a bitch, you a fucking bitch, and you a bitch." Pointed right in the ref's face, man, and the ref had to dodge it like.
Fred did that? Fred did that?
Yeah.
Didn't Kelly Oubre do that last year? Like, anyway.
Yes, Kelly Oubre did that, yo.
But Fred, the way he did it, it reminded me so much of when he was with the Raps, and he's like, "Look at these refs. Ben Taylor trying to come and see, trying to win the fucking game, man."
Fuck Ben Taylor. Yeah.
Fred does not like being disrespected. He doesn't care where he's at or what's going on. He would take the fine.
Where's he from again?
He's from just outside of Chicago.
Yeah, what's the place called again? Aurora. No.
It's not something.
Rockford.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, shout out to Rockford, man.
Shout out to Fred,
Rockford.
man. Shout out to Fred.
Yeah. What about you, Max? Anything that's jumped out to you?
I loved seeing the Lakers lose that game. Who did they get beat by? I know they got beat by Orlando, but the Denver game. Yes, the Denver game. Yeah. Joker was just playing with them. Westbrook was out here dunking on boys. Oof. Everybody. It was just the coach out here with his halftime adjustment. I'm a better coach than you. Joker, I'm a better player than you. Westbrook, I wasn't the problem. I mean, it was just beautiful. It was beautiful.
Yeah. Man, what was and you guys were telling me that because I didn't watch that game, but Joker tried to volleyball set the shot from half or something like that.
They didn't have enough time for him to catch and shoot.
Yeah, it was like 0.3 seconds left in the third quarter.
Oh, I love
and they basically just like set it up like a volleyball thing, and he just smashed it to the other end of the court. And it it was online.
Off of the inbound. This guy is damn near by the baseline, and like a volleyball serve from the baseline, tried to and he got it. It was right on point. It was like
dudes are worrying about their field goal percent, trying not to shoot, holding the ball. This guy's like, fuck it, I'm trying to.
Did he do it like a real volleyball player?
He punched it.
He punched it with the palm. That's crazy.
So good, man. Well, you know what? Next up, we got talking about crazy. We're going to Detroit. Raptors are in Detroit tomorrow for the back-to-back 7 p.m. in D-Town, and I really do hope that they can go in there and surprise some people, because I think it was you, A-Rod, who said like Detroit is slipping a bit. They've caught a couple of lucky wins, but it's like for the talent that they have on that team, you know what I mean, the strength that they have on that team, Jalen Duren, you'd think that they'd be doing a little bit better, but I think the Rats could probably hopefully sneak one out tomorrow night. What are you boys thinking?
I think they can get the dub, man. I don't even think Detroit's fully healthy, man. I think they're missing a few guys, so I wouldn't be surprised if Raptors got in there and just did the work, because You know what? Raptors are a better team than Detroit. I still believe that. But,
Oh yes.
Yeah.
And what you were saying, Paul, was interesting. How they seem to be underachieving based on their talent.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Detroit is so bad. There might be some mob stuff going on with like
With that owner?
point shaving and all that good stuff going on with because this team stays bad. You know what I mean? I would not be surprised if some kind of investigation came
You know what
down.
they need to do? They need to take a camera and check courtside, and if they see Jonte Porter wearing a disguise with like a little like loopy mustache, fake mustache on, you know that
the state. He is in the state. Investigate these motherfuckers.
Exactly. Jonte is up to no good again. Since we're
But
still,
we owe them a beating though. Toronto owes Detroit a beating. Hopefully, we can take this newfound energy and go in there and do what we're supposed to do.
And that's beautiful. You just said the newfound energy. It's true. They that's the thing. They have not. We've been saying it all year. They have not been healthy, and finally we're a little bit healthy. Quickly, hopefully, we'll be back soon. I heard Bruce Bound might be coming back soon. Yak's playing out of his mind right now. RJ's looking nice. Scotty's got glasses, and we're hopefully we can just put this shit together and let it organically.
Scotty, give your grandma her glasses back. She trying to read the newspaper. Scotty, come on.
She's trying to watch her stories, man. She can't see the TV. She got bold and beautiful. She can't see this shit. Looks like old and pitiful. You know what I mean? God damn. Okay, so I want to go out with a little bit more Kenny Red here.
I always heard about Washington, D.C., So I come to Washington, D.C. to really see if motherfuckers was getting that kind of money. And when I came, they made me a believer.
The pimping is it.
First thing I do, I take me a shower, wash my face, brush my motherfucking teeth. I got to do my hair and all that kind of motherfucking shit, you know what I'm saying? I got to get dressed, I got to smell good and everything. It takes me 2 to 3 hours to get dressed because it's lights, camera, and action. You know what I'm saying?
Not no gun totals. We don't do that.
When he says, my mouth is like a machine gun.
My mouth is like a Uzi, armed and dangerous with a double clip. I got the bitch, you know what I'm saying?
Oh man, if you have people listening right now, if you have not seen the documentary American Pimp, please go watch this shit, man. Yes, the original, the first one with the red cover. Man, it's just absolutely beautiful. It change your life. You'll learn a few things. You'll look at your lady a little different after that 2.5 hours or whatever it was at. All right, boys, that was a lot of fun. And as Kenny Red said, it's lights, camera, action. So let's go Raptors tonight. Hopefully, what do we got? Oh, they're down 14 with 4.5 left. So we'll see what happens. All right, boys. A-Rod, Max P. That was fun. It's another episode of the Sports Ethos Toronto Raptor Podcast. I'm Al Hoopo, that's A-Rod, and that's Max P. And all three of us together, we form like Voltron, and we pow, 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 pow. We do what we gotta do. And guess what? Raptors are in Detroit, just like we said. Hopefully, Raz can take this one. And wherever you're listening to this or watching this, hit subscribe. And thank you to the new subscribers that we're getting every day. And I'm looking for an SEO to help us out. That's a search engine optimizer. If that's what you do and that's what you want to continue to do, email me at bens.stortini@gmail.com and we'll get this going. Bye-bye.